programs that make a positive impact on our youth. For more information, contact the Anti-Defamation League, 561-988-2900, or go online to purchase tickets directly at thebbtcenter.com. Give us a call to get involved with this community family event. 561-988-2900. From simple sprains to highly complex surgeries, the Orthopedic Center of Palm Beach County has been serving the South Florida community for over 65 years with the finest orthopedic and pediatric care. Our physicians are each experts in their field, providing a complete spectrum of musculoskeletal care from prevention and diagnosis to treatment and rehabilitation for every part of the body in both children and adults. Our doctors are able to perform the most advanced treatment options available, including PRP therapy, stem cell, arthroscopic surgery, and microsurgery. At the Orthopedic Center of Palm Beach County, we are dedicated to providing a comprehensive solution to get you back to your routine as quickly as possible, in the shortest period of time, with the least amount of inconvenience. With 3 beautiful new offices located in Lake Worth, Boynton Beach, and Wellington, we are able to provide much-needed care to families in the South Florida area. Give us a call at 561-967-6500. From our experienced physicians to the most advanced treatment options to our state-of-the-art facilities and excellent support staff, the Orthopedic Center of Palm Beach County is committed to providing you with the very best care. Call us at 561-967-6500 or find us at www.ocpbc.com. The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Do you ever feel that life is just way too overwhelming?
Do you ever feel like life just gets in the way?
Or how everyone else makes it look so easy and you just can't figure it out?
All the time. And if this sounds like you, then grab a seat, get a cup of Joe or a glass of Merlot, and join the 2 broads from Boca as we discuss life and those taboo topics that you only talk about behind closed doors.
It is time to open those doors, embrace yourself, and take your power back.
So give us a call at 888-565-1470 and ask those unspoken questions.
Or simply just share an idea.
Hello and welcome to the 2 Broads from Boca. I am Amy Schreibman and this is...
I'm Dawn Graubert. Welcome. It is the day before Valentine's Day.
Yes, it is. And I'm
Love is in the
red.
air.
Wearing red.
Love is in the air. You're in red. I'm in glitter lips.
She has
kind of like
awesome
glitter
Lips.
explosion.
Awesome glitter lips. She does. No, it looks adorable. It does.
We are live streaming on Facebook on 2 Broads from Boca. We are live streaming on our website, 2broadsfromboca.com. Also, we are on Periscope at AMP2TV. We are on YouTube, AMP2TV. And we are on Google. We are on
everywhere.
LinkedIn. We are everywhere.
We're so awesome.
Give us a call, 888-565-1470. You can also listen to us on your iHeartRadio app on 1470 AM and I think 95.3 FM if the app has been updated.
Oh, geez, Louise. Anyway, I can't even talk about that.
Day before Valentine's Day.
It's a gorgeous
Do you feel romantic?
I always feel... You're talking to me. I always feel romantic. But I will tell you, it has been quite the week in the household. Everyone's ill. I can't take it anymore.
So your boys are sick?
Boys are sick. One is recovering. The other one is not exactly where I would like him to be, but on the mend.
You're in mom mode.
I am in such a mom mode, an exhausted mom mode. But it's been good. Did run out of the house with a very good friend. Thank you for watching my children on Sunday, so that I can go to the car show, which was so much fun. But I was there very little bit of time. But there were cars there literally that cost as much as my home. It was insane. Did you buy anything? No, but I did.
Did you test drive?
I did. I know I did not test drive. I wanted to test drive one of the guys and say, hey, like, you know what I noticed too? There were so many different people there. I met these 2 lovely men, Sean and James. I have to tell you, they were so nice. They were a couple, and we had the best time. I felt like hysterical. They were so funny. Knew everything about cars. Walked me. We had such a lovely chat. It was very much fun. We had a very good time.
That's nice.
Yes, and
it was a beautiful day.
They came all the way from Ohio to see the car show.
It was a beautiful day.
Awesome.
I had my daughter lives here now. My son was in for the weekend, so It's amazing. We actually sat down on Sunday for a family dinner.
I love that. Don't
and
you
I've
love
got
that?
2 adult children, and we
Oh,
sat
awesome.
down. My son helped cook. He grilled. And I thought, I looked at my husband, I looked at the kids, and I thought, wow.
This is it.
This is,
I'm good.
How'd they get to this big and this mature? And they both got up this morning, and one went to work, and one went back to college, and my house was empty again at 7:45 this
I know,
morning.
but didn't it feel good that
thought,
everybody
wow.
went away for a little bit? They'll come back.
But you know what was great is watching them grow up to be mature young adults and getting over all these speed bumps along
So what
the way.
happens? Because I'm still waiting for
It happens. I have to tell you, you just have to take those glimpses and cherish them because you don't know when they're happening again.
Oh, so
I've already been told, I don't know if I'm coming home for Passover. I don't know if I'm... But you know what? We had yesterday, and we move on.
That's it. No, I just want to get to that point that I don't want to put an ice pick to my head. You know what I'm
no.
saying? Yeah.
Just wait till the dating thing starts.
No, I will kill myself.
So now we're on
Speaking of dating.
now we're on to the dating app sites.
Yes.
So
Oh, I have so many stories. So many stories. Not for me.
We're
Not
on
for
to
me.
the dating app sites. So give us a call, 888-565-1470. You want to tune into this. We have April Davis with Luma Luxury Matchmaking.
She's fabulous, might I add. Stunningly beautiful. Just saying. And she brought me strawberry. Well, she brought us, but Dawn's not going to eat any. She brought strawberries. They're so good.
But you know
I'm gonna
what?
eat one
There's
on air.
fruit and there's dark chocolate, so it's good for
It's a
love.
win-win.
It's a
healthy.
win-win.
It's a win-win. But April is with us, and April comes from Luma Dating. And what I want, I really, honestly and truly, this week, it's so funny. I was telling April in the green room, my cousin said I could say her name. My cousin Roseanne is recently divorced after 30 years of marriage, and subsequently decided to go on Match.com. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't
You're
have
allowed
said
to do
that. It's too late.
A dating
Sorry,
site.
Kenny.
It's
I went on a
it's pretty
datingsite.com, and she met these 2 men in the last 3 weeks who were not who they said they were. And fortunately enough, I have a friend who's a very techie tech guy. You know who you are. And he managed to find out all this stuff about the person, and we we blew their cover basically. But it was all about a scamming kind of situation, and it must be nerve-wracking. So why is Luma different?
Well, we are a personalized search service. It's not a dating site like a lot of the .coms and a lot of the apps. We're an old-fashioned matchmaker.
See,
And right.
You
So,
couldn't do that
I
without
love it.
the
Yeah.
website.
Oh, a lot of people are great matchmakers. It's still the best way to meet someone is through someone else.
There you go.
True.
So because you have that middleman that has vetted the person and kind of knows the person personally, so they can tell you who they are. But it pays to hire a true matchmaker because a lot of times people will see someone, they're like, oh yeah, they're great, they're so attractive, and da. Well, to them they are, but they're not always the best at putting themselves in your shoes.
A lot of people look good on paper.
So how did you
it's a
become a
mess.
matchmaker?
I was always doing it for fun, and not just romantic arena, but also for business and friendships. And so I'd meet someone and say, oh, you got to meet this person. And I'm always making matches, not just not just romantic, but for all kinds of different reasons. You meet someone and say, well, oh, you're a realtor? I have a friend that's looking for a realtor, and put them together.
So do you search, does religion make a difference when they set up a profile with
Oh,
you?
for
I have a
sure.
friend who's watching who I know you're watching. Who I know who's watching for a reason.
Right.
So how do you base it? What kind of criteria are you looking at when you're matching people together?
Well, we go through a whole series of questions whenever we meet with someone, and values are definitely high on the priority list. You have to make sure that they're matched appropriately with regards to politics and religion and the whole kids thing.
You ask
of
about
course.
politics?
We do, because it can be a big deal for some people.
can be, right?
Especially recently.
I personally think that it can be. I do, because you don't want anybody too left. You don't want anybody too right. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of like Goldilocks.
It's kind of just right.
This chair's too big. This one's too small.
Right.
But I think it's important that you stress that you do this individualized situation, and you know both parties. You're not just going in blind. You know what I mean?
Right. We sit down, we see everybody in person. We make sure that they're a real live body and not just and their photos are up to date.
So you meet everyone in person, so it's really not an online service. You physically meet
no
them,
online.
you have their criteria, you put everything in, but you've met them or someone from your team has met them.
Exactly. And
Let
we
me just
vet
say,
them.
on behalf of Luma, you don't know what crazy's going on, no matter how good they are. You got to understand that. But I think it's important that you are taking the responsibility of meeting both parties.
Right. Well, whenever we get a client, we sit down, we go through all these questions, figure out who they are, who they're looking for, and then we go into our database that anyone can join and be a part of. And then we will filter through that and look at profiles and then decide who we think could be a match. We sit down, we meet with that person, vet them on our client's behalf, and then we set them up on a date.
And you're in the South Florida area primarily.
Right.
17 states, you told me.
Yeah, but I'm in Florida, South Florida, most of the time, and I'm the founder of the company.
So how do you have to be, at what age do you start this? Because, some people will be calling you and they're
12.
like 16.
Well, their mother called me.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
she's 6. No,
Exactly.
I do get a lot of calls.
I was just gonna say,
parents,
from parents,
parents and children actually calling on their parents' behalf.
Parents, that's so cute. How sweet is that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
so
That's
parents
really
will call
kinda
for their
sweet.
kids,
Good
and
intentions.
kids sometimes call for their mom.
Oh, I like that.
And they want to help get their parents set
So
up.
how
with
did you get
someone.
involved doing this professionally?
I just was always doing it, and I have an MBA and a process improvement background.
Smart person
I
knows it. Numbers. Go ahead.
And so I looked at the whole dating industry. We've all heard horror stories, right? And so looked at the industry and said, you know what, I could do this better than what's going on, and established the company.
See, I think, honestly and truly, all joking aside, I think it's a very good thing, particularly today with everything being so social media pushed and, all this stuff, .com stuff. I think it's nice to meet somebody the old-fashioned way,
You still need it. We work with a lot of busy professionals and executives, people who just don't have time to do the online, and they're not going to put their picture out there, right? Let's face it.
Or somebody else's.
Right. And they don't want to meet someone at a bar, but they want to get it done, and they're picky a lot of times. So they hire a professional
I like
to
a
find
picky
what they're looking.
person.
So once you match them based on their criteria, do you guide them on their first date? Where would be a good place to go?
We plan the dates.
You plan the dates,
We'll get
okay.
their
So what would that
availability.
entail?
Well, we'll get their availability and pick a spot. A lot of times we get people to do something fun on the date, so it's not just staring at each other at dinner. It can be just getting ice cream and going for a walk, or it could be going out on the boat or something. It's just, it depends on
You help
what
plan the
people like.
date.
Exactly.
I love
What are the number one first date tips?
Well, first date tips. Oh my gosh, there's so many. There's so many of them.
Well, I think before we do first date tip, why don't we talk about the tips of what to do when you're looking for somebody?
Yeah, how to find someone, how to meet someone. I always say, especially around this time of year, wear red, because red is the color that will attract attention to you. Yeah, you're appropriately dressed. Take advantage of the holiday seasonal colors and wear red, because it's actually found to be more attractive in men and in women. So it's a great way to put some attention on
They say
yourself.
red shows women of empowerment.
Yeah, it can be. It's
Power
it's
tie
a
for
power
a guy.
tie, right. But it also can be pretty sexy.
I
Really sexy. And for men and women too. So I thought that was a good one
enjoying
for
that.
everybody. Another one that I always say is, people say, "Oh, I need to meet someone before Valentine's Day." I say, get rid of the deadline. You can use it as a checkpoint. Like, okay, if you keep saying, "Well, I'm going to meet someone by this point and this point," and you haven't yet, then it's probably time to make it a priority, because if no one's going to find you on your couch, you have to get out there.
You have to get out there. I think Valentine's Day is a Hallmark holiday. I know it's wonderful and it's love, but if you love somebody,
fan.
every day should be
Valentine's
Every day
Day.
should be a day of love and hope and getting out there and meeting people, not just one day. So I think we should have a proclaimed 2017 entire year of love. We start with today and we go forward. Every day should be about love.
I agree with you on that. But I think that you make an excellent point. That you should have a deadline that you do with anything that you want to succeed
Make it
at.
a priority,
Right.
right? So if you have a goal or a priority, you have little check marks in place to get to that priority or get that goal accomplished.
But I think you want to stress that you shouldn't settle. Just to be.
Of course, right. Well, I always say you want to get out there and do what you've always wanted to do, because there's a good chance that you might meet someone while doing that. So maybe you wanted to learn how to cook or salsa dance or rock climb, whatever it is, do it, because that would be great, wouldn't it, to meet that person that you've always wanted while you're out doing that. And you don't have the excuse of, "Oh, I don't have time because my significant other is, I need to be with them." You have time. So get off your couch, because he's not going to find you sitting on your couch, and get out there and meet
Similar
someone.
interests. All right, let's go to break. We'll come back about dating and finding your future Mr. and Miss Right.
Short tips.
We'll be right back. Give us a call, 888-565-1470, or send us a note on Facebook. We're checking it as we go along. We'll be right back.
So if you think your life is
Know your body, gain control of your health, transform your life. If your body could talk, what would it tell you? At DexaFit, we show you how to take control of your health and fitness to live a happier, more fulfilling life. Hormones, metabolic health, and cardio fitness all play a significant role in your energy levels, sleep quality, and overall well-being. With our proven methods of measure, track, and discover, we show you how your body composition, cardio fitness, and metabolic health compare to your optimal level. At DexaFit, our goal is to help you identify and understand the health and fitness of how to transform your body to meet your individual goals, break through your plateaus, and take the guesswork out. Improve your energy levels, sleep, and weight. Give us a call at 561-923-8833. We are conveniently located at 2499 Glades Road in Boca Raton. Schedule an appointment online at DexaFit.com. Give us a call, 561-923-8833, and mention this ad for special pricing.
This portion of our show has been sponsored by Edelman, Barron, and Schreibman, MDPA, board-certified physicians in pulmonary, critical care, and sleep medicine. Offices are conveniently located in Boca Raton and Delray Beach, Florida. 561-488-2988.
Hey, grab your glass of Merlot.
Or your cup of coffee. And if you want to join in on the fun, give us a call at 888-565-1470.
Let's rejoin the Two Broads from Boca. Welcome back to the Two Broads from Boca. We are live streaming on Facebook on Two Broads from Boca. We are also on Periscope at AMP2 TV. You can find us on your iHeartRadio app, 95.3 FM and 1470 AM. And give us a call, 888-565-1470. We are getting many comments with April Davis here from Luma Luxury Matchmaking. That is a mouthful. How did you come up with the name Luma?
Luma, well, it stands for luxury matchmaking.
Okay.
And I think that's a good representation of what we do and, the kind of service that we provide for our clients. And, well, I mean, quite frankly, we went through a marketing firm and they helped us. They did surveys. They helped us. They came up with it.
Cool.
But
So when people, they call you, they contact you, what is the best number to reach you at?
It's the 844-822.
844-822 Luma.
Luma,
And they say,
L-U-M-A.
okay, April, I'm 45 years old. I've never been married. Help.
That's a problem right now.
Help.
That's a problem right there.
No.
But it's not either way, for whatever it is.
Yeah.
They've had a journey through life, and whatever it is, career first, and they go, you know what? I really want a significant other. What do I do?
Well, again, when we sit down, we meet with them, go through who they are and their past relationships, what's worked for them, what hasn't, and what's led them to.
I would
being
imagine
single
you
today.
must meet particularly women, and I could say this because I was one of them, like the serial or repeat offenders that they go after that same kind
kinda
of
guy,
bad
right.
guy or the same kind of bad woman.
And I always say, what's the definition of insanity?
Repeating the same thing and waiting for a different result.
Yeah. So we try to understand and those patterns and kind of knock them out and go after somebody that is going to maybe try to work this time.
So you look at common goals, you look at religion, you look at politics, you look at
Children.
location, children,
Right.
I guess spouses, past marriages, past relationships.
What's
come
the,
into play?
What's the thing? Like, does the red flag go up if they tell you they were married already like twice and they got divorced?
I would
Not like
want to
somebody
understand the
died.
reasons and what's going on because you don't want,
No, I disagree because things happen. You know, maybe people get married when they're 20 years old.
I agree. No, I agree with
And
that. I'm
things
just
happen,
teasing.
or I know you're teasing, but I don't want people who are listening who don't see how you're acting,
Teasing.
laughing. That things happen in life and
No,
things
it's true.
change. So
Right.
you know, those things shouldn't. Everyone goes through their journey differently, and health issues and whatever happens.
That's why you want to understand. I've met a gentleman just recently who was widowed twice.
Yeah.
So
I have a friend
Yeah.
who was widowed. You know, a woman who was a widow 2 times.
everybody has a story, and it's really hard to generalize. Every time I
agree.
think that I'm going to make a stereotype,
You can't.
I meet somebody
cannot
that
judge.
blows it out of the water. Right?
So that's what's really good too. There's no judgment when they call and
Yeah,
come to you.
I mean, to each his own. As long as people are nice, if you're not a jerk, I can work with you. But
Do you have people that have come to you with like, well, I only want to date somebody who, will only like multi-poos. I don't know. I'm making this
Yeah,
up.
there are people
Or
that have
or
certain-
deviant kind of behavior, like
Well, you were telling me that when we talked about your membership options, that you have some people that pay upwards of $50,000 because they are so specific.
Right.
It goes back to your
I'll be
multi-poo
whatever-
of what they want in a person
Jeez
that they're
Louise.
willing to pay more.
But if I still think that it's possible, because if they're that specific, that's just unrealistic. But there's some people that, well, they have some, if you're say 60 years old and you want somebody that's in her 20s or 30s, it's possible.
I'm game.
It's
No.
just harder to find.
What are
that.
typical membership or package prices? I know you say it's individualized, but just so our listeners and viewers can say, you know what, she's within my budget,
you
or
also
no,
have
I
a free.
can't, or
Right.
no, I
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
even do the budget. So how does that work?
Right. We have a free option that anyone can join. They just fill out the little form on our website, and they're in our database. Or we have programs that start at $2,800 for date coaching and $7,800 for the most junior level
So what's
matchmaking.
date coaching?
Date coaching is, working with people on all kinds of different things, whether it's, I've taken clients shopping before, helped them to learn how to build those conversation kinds of skills. Depends on the person. You meet with someone and you say, well, if, they just fix their hair a little bit, I've hooked them up with hairstylists. It just, everybody's
No, but
different.
I think that
It's a
that's
whole
important.
business.
It is a business, but I think it is important because some people just don't know how. They don't know how to what is attractive or how to look
Right.
or how to even act on it. They're very shy.
Very shy, right?
You
A lot of
know?
it's too is just setting goals. Okay, you want to meet someone. Now, what do we have to do to get to that point?
I enjoyed
And
this date coach thing.
And do you work with millennials also?
we do, yeah. Oh, yeah.
She says it starts like
20s
20s
to
But
So
do you
exactly.
do you see them calling you and asking for help?
Oh yeah, and a lot of their moms calling us too. So, but we get a lot of.
I have tried to lower my
wanna be a
helicopter on that one.
No, but I can understand that because I think I'm going to have that issue because my children are so different.
But they're young.
Yeah, but
They're young.
I worry now.
I told my husband the
Yeah,
other day, my daughter has a new boyfriend, and he goes, "What do you think? What do you think?" I said,
I don't.
"Put the drone down." I said, "The crop duster has been turned off,
buy
and
the
the key
shoes
and the
yet."
key to the helicopter has to come out." She's almost 25. Leave her be.
Yeah,
She's good. She's safe. She's fine. She's happy. Let it
I
go.
like that.
Yeah, we're all on
I
a
gotta
journey.
talk to you about that. I want to know what's going on.
Lower the helicopter.
Yeah, we're all on a journey, and sometimes those relationships are just helping to get us to the next level and find the right.
So how long have you been doing this?
Since
professionally?
2010. That's when I
you're
started.
expert.
And you have a
Yeah.
database of over 20,000.
Members, right? Yeah.
And you're mostly in South Florida.
right. Yeah, and it's all. I mean, it's men and women. It's all different ages. We are also LGBT friendly too.
Oh, that's
Rock on.
nice.
I'm
Yeah.
very happy.
So when
about
people
that.
say a 25-year-old gets in touch with you, they give you an age range, or do you think this might be appropriate, a 5-year,
We do
8-year
it.
gap?
Yeah, we ask them and kind of can coach them
Guide
to
them.
what's realistic and what
What's
would
your
be a good-
limit? Like I know it's supposed to be
110.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying I know it's often older men like younger women, but do you
To
do
an
the same
extent,
thing for the opposite? Like
Dr. Amy's a
Oh,
Puma,
women.
so it's
I'm
all
a
right. You're
Puma.
safe to talk around her.
you know, I'm 8 years older than my husband.
Oh, okay,
so-
okay. Well, it depends. Again, it always depends on the person and
Okay.
what I think they can attract. We always do a preliminary search before we accept someone as
Okay.
a client, so then I can go into the database and see if I can find someone that or people that meet
Would fit
what they're
that
looking
criteria.
for. Yeah.
Imagine if you Googled yourself, maybe, and you came up in her database.
Oh, that would be.
Well, you wouldn't be able to Google. It's all private. It's confidential. You wouldn't.
So I'm not in there anyway.
Well, that's good. That's important for people to know that your database is secure. No one's
Right.
information is getting out there.
Yeah, exactly.
That is important because a lot of people don't want people to know that they're using a dating
course.
service to
Yeah, a
find
lot-
them a mate.
exactly.
So what do you give them, like 5 options or 10 options, and say this I think matches?
It's more by there's no
Very
limit.
nosy about all this. No, I'm teasing.
There's no limit. Although we do only introduce them to one person at a time.
Oh,
Because
okay.
we're not just like a dating service that just throws people on a bunch of dates. It's very thoughtful, and we want people to really get to know that person.
In reality, when you introduce this person and they get to know them, what is your date limit? Like even as advice for people, is there the 3-date rule, or do you?
Everyone is unique. If you see something that, oh yeah, it was great, we had a great date, it was 3 hours, and but I just wasn't really all that attracted to him. Well, you know what? it does grow. Attraction does grow.
I agree
People
with that.
become more attracted.
Yeah, it gives
to you.
them time.
And if you took the time 3 hours to spend with that person and you enjoyed it,
Go
and you had
one more
fun,
time.
Go again,
right?
right?
Because it's easy to just kind of dispose of someone and throw them away. That's, I think, part of the problem with our society and dating and with all
the
the
instant
different options.
gratification.
Right, and you can just order up a person like you order a pizza, and we want people to really try to connect and
So
have
they
that
can connect
relationship.
you through lumasearch.com,
Exactly.
LUMA search.com.
You got it.
The
You can
best
check
phone
them out
number
on our page
is
too. Their logos on our page.
844-822-LUMA.
Yep. LUMA.
April Davis, thank you so much. It has been a pleasure.
Well, thank you for
Thank
having
you for
me.
the
Happy
lovely streaming.
Valentine's
You
Day.
are awesome.
Well,
I
thank
think
Happy
starting
Valentine's.
today, February 13th,
Year of
we have
love.
a year of love. Every day, spread love and kindness to each other. ADL has a big event. Speaking of love and kindness, on Saturday, March 4th, the Dallas Stars play the Florida Panthers in a promotion of No Place for Hate, anti-bullying. Bring your kids, bring students, bring families. Just support No
Will
Place
we
for
be there?
Hate.
We'll be there.
Everyone can be there. It's open to the community. If you go on AMP2 Facebook page, actually we shall post it on ours. You
Yes,
go
we
through the
will.
link and put in ADL as your promo code. You get to go on the Slapshot Puck at the end of the game. Thank you, Dr. Amy. Thank you, April.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you so
me.
much.
Everyone have a wonderful week. Happy Valentine's
Happy
Day.
Valentine's
Spread
Day.
love,
Big
be
kisses.
kind. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Bye-bye.
So if you think you like this,
You've been hanging with the two broads from Boca.
If you have gained some confidence or an idea to create a better day, then we have made a difference.
Join us every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. on WWNN.
Give us a call, feel inspired as we continue to open those doors and have some fun.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of the station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Join the Anti-Defamation League as we team up with the Florida Panthers when they play the Dallas Stars Saturday, March 4th, 7 p.m. at the BB&T Center to kick off a night